Good morning. A wonder goal from the half.
Well, I was enjoying it as well.
Particularly
correct,
in Scotland. I mean, the excitement in Scotland was off the scale. I mean, the noise inside Hampden yesterday was amazing, wasn't it? But that's the image, isn't it? That's the one that everyone's talking about, becoming a bit of a meme, unfortunately, for the Scotland goalkeeper. But a big debate now raging about whether that was the greatest ever Euros goal anyone's ever seen.
No.
No?
No. Well, Mark, do you remember Marco van Basten from 1988?
I just watched it.
That's undeniably the best goal ever scored. So it's a good goal, but it's not the best.
What about Gaza? What about Gaza at 96?
No, nothing like Van Basten. I'm convinced of it.
Well, do you know what? You can go on the BBC Sport website and vote for Marco van Basten.
I will.
I'll vote for Gaza in
now.
Euro 96 because there's a brilliant poll online, so you can get online and vote for your favourite ever Euros goal. But yeah, the Czech Republic won 2-0 at Hampden Park yesterday. Scotland's first game at a major championship in 23 years. But it wasn't the outcome the Tartan Army were hoping for. Jane Dougal reports. But they'll all remember where they were, won't they? And today sees a huge game at the Euros in the so-called group of death, with France facing Germany. Elsewhere yesterday, the seats at Wimbledon will be half full when the tournament starts in a couple of weeks, but by finals time, there'll be a full house on centre court. It's part of a government pilot following the delay to lockdown restrictions ending, which was announced by the Prime Minister yesterday. Attendance. And Andy Murray steps back onto a grass court today in his first match for 3 months. He's the best player, or best teenage player anyway, in the world, Yannick Sinner, on for big things. Guess who else won his first ATP match win at Queen's 16 years ago?
Was it
Andy Murray?
Know. What?
Andy Murray won his
Murray.
first ATP.
There you go.
No pressure
I
then
remember
on
watching
poor old
Boris
Jack
Becker.
Draper.
That was back in the day.
You go way back there.
I go way back. I was like 16. No, it's longer than that.
I saved up for a Boris Becker racket. Because I loved him so much. It took me about a year to save up for it, but I got there.
Did it help?
No, not at all.
Good morning. A wonder goal from the half. You know, this is becoming the kind of iconic image of Scotland's experience so far at the Euros. But what I love about it was that for millions of young Scots yesterday would have been a life-defining moment. You know, the long, hot summer days, the anticipation, the kind of fever pitch in Scotland, the televisions being wheeled into the classroom so the children could watch, you know, the realisation of the significance of having a national team at a major tournament. The result, I'm afraid, is all part of that experience, isn't it? You know, the crushing disappointment. We've all been there, haven't we? Yeah, morning, everybody. After 23 years of waiting, all the expectation of their fans, it was a disappointing start for Scotland, losing 2-1 at Hampden Park in front of more than 12,000 fans yesterday. And today sees a huge game at the Euros in the so-called group of death, with France facing Germany. Yesterday, Sweden and Spain ended 0-0. In the rest of the day's news, Wimbledon will be at 50% capacity when the tournament starts in a couple of weeks' time. But by finals time, there'll be a full house on centre court. It's part of a government pilot following the delay to lockdown restrictions ending that was announced by the Prime Minister yesterday. And one other story for you this morning. Andy Murray steps back onto a grass court today in his first match for 3 months. He says he's feeling OK, but he's not sure his body's going to hold up. Well, and there's a Andy Murray, Dan Evans double bill at Queen's this afternoon from about 1 o'clock. So
It's too much sport, Kat. I can't go with it.
I was watching yesterday and there was the Euros on BBC One, Queen's on BBC Two. I was like, this is how we like it.
Oh, thank goodness.
It's one of those great summers where you just flick between the channels and there's sport, next game, next match.
Should we talk about sport now?
Yes.
Good morning. A wonder goal from the half.
Before.
Yeah, some sore heads, I think, after the party at Hampden. Obviously, it did not end. Well, this is how it ended, wasn't it? With David Marshall scrambling back, that image of him being tangled up in the netting in the same place as the ball. Not how they wanted the party to end, but I'll tell you what, that atmosphere at Hampden gives us a slice of what we can expect at Wembley on Friday. Looking forward to a good blast of Yes Sir, I Can Boogie on Friday night. Yes, Scotland have to focus on getting a result against England to have a chance of making it to the knockout stages of the Euros after losing 2-0 in their opening game against the Czech Republic. Despite some good news from Christian Eriksen, you may have heard in the last half hour. The Denmark day at the tournament, the holders Portugal get their campaign underway against Hungary in Budapest. And later on this evening, it's one of the Wimbledon will be at 50% capacity when the tournament starts in a couple of weeks, but by finals time there'll be a full house on centre court. It's part of a government pilot following that delay to lockdown restrictions ending that was announced by the Prime Minister yesterday. Of course, tennis from Queen's all afternoon. Ascot starts today.
Wow.
US Open golf gets underway this week. It's all there
Pass
for
me
you.
the TV remote control.
Are you going to sort of have like 3 screens? Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a good